Marty Gonzalez. We are actually on the road from Houston to San Antonio for Soldier Hard's performance at Fort Sam Houston at the Hacienda Recreation Center. Marty, how did you get hooked up with AVET Project?
Basically, I was a fan on Soldier Hard's page. Found out he was playing at downtown, doing the
America's Got Talent. Was it America's Got Talent?
America's Got Talent. And we just went from there. He just kind of said, I don't know what I'm doing, and we met each other. I mean, we just started working, and I worked with the mayor's office, with Lone Star Veterans Association. We got together and came up with getting them a proclamation to the city, welcoming them to come out and sing.
So you're going to be actually presenting him the proclamation from the mayor of Houston at the Nutty Bar. Is that correct?
That's
Tomorrow
correct.
on Sunday
Tomorrow.
or Saturday?
Tomorrow at 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Saturday at 1.
And you're also a veteran, is that correct?
I am.
And what service did you?
I was in the Marine Corps.
Really? For how long?
I did 8 years in the Marine Corps.
What was your job? What did you
I
do?
was in the infantry.
Okay. And I know that you actually have kind of a story that you'd like to share with other veterans. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, basically, what happened to me is I had gotten in some trouble when I got out of the Marine Corps. I was going through a lot at the moment. Me and my wife had broke up. I was just not going to therapy, nothing like that. Always awake, always having nightmares, always sweating. I don't know, just everything and anything that could possibly happen. I thought at that moment didn't matter until I got in a DUI wreck with my son in the car. Kind of woke me up and helped me realize that I needed to go get help. And in that sense, I kind of started helping other veterans as well as myself. I realized it wasn't just me that needed help. It was me. When my guys were calling me, I was telling them, hey, don't worry about stuff. We have PTSD, we have TBI, we're allowed to be this way, you're fine, don't worry about it, you can do whatever, we got PTSD. It was kind of becoming like a trend.
Yeah.
And my guys were following me just like they follow me on the battlefield. And I realized that they were looking to me as to leadership still, even though we're out of the Marine Corps. And I realized that if I don't change my life, and I'm encouraging them to do what they're doing, that they're going to continue to do what they're doing. So it started out like that, and then all of a sudden, it got bigger. The judge in the case gave me an opportunity to help him go to Austin and pass a state law to help veterans get out of trouble, or go to therapy. Not really get out of trouble, because you don't really get out of trouble when you do, commit a crime or commit a felony or do anything like I did. You still get probation, so you have to stay clean and everything. But instead of going to probation, now you're going to therapy. You have to go to therapy, and if you miss therapy, there better be a reason why you're not going to therapy. And now it's more focused on TBI and stuff. Now it's more exposed. Now they know, hey, well, if you have traumatic brain injury, normally you can't make these appointments because you forget, and that's exposed. That's not like, hey, why are you not here? Why did you miss this day? Instead of getting arrested, now it's more out in the open, and now they have people nodding that down and saying, hey, this guy has TBI, and you have to have proof. I mean, you have to have it in writing from the VA, from your service, saying, hey, this guy was exposed to IEDs or something like that.
And you said this is a state law?
This is a state law.
Okay, so in the state of Texas.
In the state of Texas.
And so what are you doing now through your experiences? What are you doing now to help other veterans?
Basically what I do now is I go and mentor them, basically talk to them, let them know that they're not alone. They're not the only ones that have been struggling. They're not the only ones that have been through a DUI or a DWI, and you kind of, it's kind of like a, it's kind of like your combat action ribbon, I've been there, done that kind of deal. That opens the gates to them, and then they look to me. It's kind of cool first through the court system, and then I was able to go out to Austin, and it's kind of embarrassing to share my story, but at the same time I realize it's bigger than me. It's not just for me. And if I didn't go out, I feel like I would be doing a disservice to other veterans because they wouldn't get the same opportunities that I got. And so I jumped on it. I just took it and ran with it. And as much sometimes I get red-faced up on stage or sharing my story, I also realize in the back of my head that some vet somewhere that's going through something, thinking that he's all alone, that no one's out there to help him, he'll see me, and he'll decide, well, if he's doing it, I can do it too. Regardless of how hard it is, if he's doing it, I can do it too. I can change. I can get out of this PTSD. There is something out there to live for. There is something to do now, get out of that dark area. I'm not saying I don't ever go back to it, because I do. There's times where I'm good. I'm doing good for 3 months, and then for 2 months I'm down. And I have to remind myself to get back up and keep fighting. And there's something out there better than just laying around and taking meds. And I don't know. It's sometimes it's hard to explain, but
well, it takes a lot of strength to do what you're doing, and I know that AVET Project is so proud to have you here with us to experience